Welcome back to the Growth Series. This is Lenny from Be Inbound. And as promised, we're going to dive into the analysis part of the growth cycle. And today we're going to focus on your buyer persona or customer avatar. That's your ideal customer. How does it look like? So there are some key elements you need to be aware of, or you need to know about your customers in order to be able to market to them and create the right product for them as well. And so I created a template for potential analysis, so how to do the whole analysis part. And the first step, just leave me a comment with yes, I want the template, or yes, I want the analysis, or something like that, and I send it to you directly. And this is what we use as well on a day-to-day basis. And so yeah, you want to obviously get some information on their age, their general demographical data. Let's say what kind of company they work in, so which niche industry, what's the revenue, and what's their role within the company, what do they do on a day-to-day basis, what are their personal goals, because in a large corporations, you guys know that one thing's for sure, your personal goals are not the same as your CEO's goals. Maybe you want to have more time with your family. The CEO wants you, or your boss wants you to work, well, till 7, 8, 9, whatever, or the other way around. So anyways, and that obviously each persona has some certain pains, and try to solving them, that's a gain. So what are the pains, what are the challenges, what are they struggling with on a day-to-day basis, what really pisses them off about their job, why can't they, basically, the pains are the roadblocks for them to achieve their goals. So they're here, they want to go here, and what's stopping them from it? And here's where you come in, where your solution obviously comes in. So anyways, what I want to do today is have a look at how can we use Facebook Insights tool to gather some more data. So how do we do that? We go on Facebook Business. That's here. And then we go on All Tools, Audience Insights. And obviously you want to put them on everyone on Facebook. And I will explain to you later what this exactly means, all these data actually mean. But obviously we need a case. I can't just run that randomly. So let's just assume you have a SaaS product that you want to market to e-commerce shop owners in, let's say, Germany. So Germany, right? And well, you know your niche somewhat already, so you know, and you listed that in the buyer persona template sheet I mentioned before. Well, what kind of software do you use? Okay, they use Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento. Yeah, so that's a software they use. So you know that. And well, you also know Shopify is for all these drop shipping guys, and you actually don't want to market to them because they're not that serious. So so you just try to, okay, let's just see what Magento and WooCommerce put out. So you can see WooCommerce, voila, and Magento. And you already see some shifts there. Right? Okay, so now we got an audience of around 25, 30,000 people. That's not too small, but it's not too big for sure. Like in the lower end, you want to aim from, especially if you're targeting Germany. So what you can see here, I'm just going to run you through like how to interpret these data. So you have, like, Facebook is more 50-50 in general in Germany. But of your audience, you have 82 are men. So if you want to run ads, or in general, if you or want to target them, you should target men. And in which age group should you target them? Well, In general, Facebook users, 70% of the Facebook users are in the age range between 18 and 24, and here it's only 12%. So they are like the gray is the average, like it's all Facebook, and the blue ones are your filters implemented, so to say. So what you can see here is your 25 till 44 is most likely your ideal age range. And if you want to target women, then you should go for the older women, not the younger ones, but the older ones. Then you have some data on their relationship status. So you see married, in a relationship, that's below 10%, that's up 1%, that's up. So it's either single or married mostly. And yeah, so they have like a certain degree of education, so they at least went to college or to grad school, but the grad school overall not that much, just above average, right? And if you had more data in here, you would have also like job titles. So that's on the demographics part. You should be able to already know that, but here are some actual data, not anecdotal or guessworking, or well, like Johnny and Martin and Peter, like the guys I already sold my software to, well, they were all guys and married, and so everybody's the same. No, that's just your limited perspective, so you actually want to have data on that. And why all these data matter, we'll get back to it later. Now, here is interesting. So what kind of pages do these people like? Well, you see like SEO, Zielgruppe, which is like SEO-tocracy. So it's a marketing agency. Right is, as far as I know, as well, some sort of in the marketing space. Händlerbund, well, it's a club for or a commercial club for vendors or something like that. Yeah, so you have like different stuff that's here, and well, Dirk Kuyter, he's a coach in sales. I see other software, Systrix, which is in web analytics, WooCommerce, we already have that here, Spotify, which makes no sense here. But anyways, well, they are still interested in, I mean, that's just what they're interested in, obviously. They might be interested in Spotify. So anyways, the gold nuggets are actually here. What you can see here is just from the pages they like, you can already assume these are all marketers, or they are interested in marketing. So what you can infer is like, what are their goals? Is certainly they want to increase revenue or increase their brand visibility, whatever. So these are like, you can already infer that from what you see, what kind of pages they like. So you get the data on what interests them. And then what you can see here, and that's real growth, is the relevance or the affinity. And it means like how likely are these people to actually like that page? And the affinity of your selected audience is so much higher. So it's super likely that they will, like almost certainly everybody that's interested in Magento WooCommerce will like SEO critique. Same goes for Systrix, etc., etc. And then you obviously can rank them, how big is the page, or how big is the audience within that, or how high is the affinity, which is equal to the relevance. So these are the type of people you want to market them to. What you can do, well, then you here have some locations, obviously top cities. You can see, okay, where are these people based at? You see Hamburg, they are overrepresented. So compare it to the rest of the group, they are 55% more likely to be located in Hamburg, as well as from Munich. So maybe you just want to target them really, really locally if you sell something locally, or if you think about, where should I set up shop? Maybe Hamburg and not Berlin, because Berlin is super overcrowded. That might be something like that. Languages, well, no surprise, it's mostly German and English. And activity, that's something really, really, really interesting as well. Is, well, how many pages do they like? Are they really, really active? Do they actively like posts? Yes, more than average. They're not really active in sharing. Well, nobody is anymore, to be honest, on Facebook. But here, this is really cool now. Are they likely to click on ads? Is this a good audience to run ads against? And yes, it is. That's what we can see here. What we also can see here is how do these users behave? Are they, well, they use desktop and mobile, and not mobile only. So what we can infer as well is they actually use Facebook in their working context, because then it's when you actually use your desktop. They use mostly Android, iPhone, so rather the upper end or the upper class phones. Obviously, Android is a vast spectrum, so you can't really say anything about their purchasing power. But they're using above average iPhones. Infers that they actually have some purchasing power, and they're not using mobile web, which is the cheapest version. So just with that 5-10 minute analysis, we already have so much data on who they actually are, their demographics, what kind of pages they like, what is really their targets on their job site, most likely, where they're based at, and especially like, okay, purchasing power, we can make some inference there, as well as some on their overall activity. Now, you can obviously dive way much deeper into that. What you can do next is, okay, well, we have SEO talk creep. Well, I'm just going to type it in here and see, okay, what kind of people do Zielgruppe? Well, sometimes they don't pop up. Commerce and Magento. So what you can get ideas here, which is a big page here. Jan Böhmermann, okay, that's like, they're not really likely or really relevant because Jan Böhmermann is a comedian or something, I think. Let's search back for affinity. But yeah, you can get lots of ideas. So online marketing rock stars, maybe they have something online marketing. Nope. So yeah, sometimes like super famous people, but you can't find them in here. So then you have to look for something else. Well, let's use Shopify. Nevertheless, Shopify WooCommerce. So what we see, that's actually interesting. I didn't expect that, but Shopify is not really big. Magento. Okay, this is somehow not working anymore. Just gonna reload. And again, use these page insights and see and get many data, get ideas on what the people actually like, how they behave. And then once you've done that, you can fill in all these data, gather some more info. And you just run that for all kinds of stuff. Like you have a software, maybe you have like a person that's really well known in that space because he sells programs on how to run an online shop and stuff like that, etc. So you have like your influencers in your niche or thought leaders. I think it's the more accurate term. And yeah, you can use Facebook Insights tool to gather all these data and strengthen your hypothesis or strengthen your confidence in your hypothesis. So it's not just a gut feeling anymore, but you actually have data to confirm and to strengthen your belief in that. So that was already it on the Facebook Insights tool and how to use it. Next time we're going to do something even funnier. We're going to look on how to. We're going to look into how to steal the audience of your competitor and how to learn from that. So looking forward to do that video. And yeah, until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.